Today I want to tell you about three major power plants which are used all over the world. What are they? Number 1, nuclear power plant. 2, thermal power plant. And 3, hydroelectric power plant. How can we understand about nuclear power plant in very simple way? This may be the very simple representation in the form of flowchart. First, let's talk about the nuclear reactor. It is a reactor in which uranium nucleus is bombarded with neutron, and because of this bombarding, uranium nucleus splits up into barium and krypton with the release of tremendous amount of energy. And this energy is used to boil water, and boiled water converts to steam, and this steam is then supplied to the turbine, and turbine when runs, then this turbine rotates the coil of generator, and generator generates electricity. This is a very simple way to represent the nuclear power plant. This flowchart, I think, very helpful to you to understand very basic of nuclear power plant. In this way, electrical energy is produced, but when turbine is rotated by using steam, then the steam is cooled down by condenser, and again it is brought back to the reactor to heat water again. This way the cycle continues. Nuclear power plant works in this way. And what is the conversion of energy in nuclear power plant? Actually, it converts nuclear energy into electrical energy. This is the basic of nuclear power plant. Now let's go to another, thermal power plant. Most of the thermal power plant uses coal as a source of energy. That's why here I want to show coal-fired power plant. Coal hopper is used to feed the coal into the pulverizer. Pulverizer crushes it and it converts into powder. And this powder of coal is burnt in boiler. Boiler means it is used to heat water. That's why water is supplied through a water storage tank, which is pumped through water pump, and it is supplied to boiler. And in the boiler, it is heated to high temperature using coal. And when coal burns, it heats water and produces ash also, and this ash is taken out from the boiler by ash hopper. But boiled water produces steam, and this steam runs the turbine, and turbine runs generator, and generator generates electrical energy, and this is supplied to different purpose. Now in the turbine, the steam is cooled down again, and it is taken to the water storage tank, and cooling is done by condenser, and the cycle continues. This way thermal power plant works. And actually what is happening here, heat energy is converted to electrical energy. In nuclear power plant, nuclear energy converts to electrical energy. Here heat energy converts to electrical energy. Now what about hydroelectric power plant? Let's talk about this. Hydroelectric power plant. First, water is collected in a big dam, and this collected water is then made to flow through a tunnel, and flowing water rotates a turbine, and turbine is connected to an axle, and this axle is connected to coil of generator, and two terminals of the coil is taken out, which supplies electrical energy to different purpose. But this is the construction of generator, where the coil is placed in between the north and south pole of the U-shaped magnet, and when coil rotates, then generator generates electricity. Now, what is the energy conversion in hydroelectric power plant? We can start from the beginning. Dam contains potential energy, which is converted to kinetic energy when water runs through the tunnel. And running water when runs the turbine, we can say that kinetic energy converts to mechanical energy. It will be better to say kinetic energy converts to mechanical energy instead of kinetic energy converts to kinetic energy, because kinetic and potential, both the energy is called mechanical energy. And lastly, mechanical energy of the turbine converts to electrical energy in generator. Now what is the major energy conversion in hydroelectric power plant? Actually, it converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. This way it works. Among three power plants, hydroelectric power plant is very cheap, and nuclear power plant is expensive. This is all about the basic concept of hydroelectric power plant, nuclear power plant, and thermal power plant. Okay, now I want to stop.